Hi there, this is Ten. Today, we're talking about 3 discount stocks that have seen the stock price drop due to the current environment in the stock market, while other investors are looking at how to capitalize on the reopening stocks. I'm looking at some growth stocks that have come down significantly from their highs. Given that the drop in the share price, some of these companies are now at least fairly valued. So, in this video, we'll be talking about 3 stocks that I will consider adding to my portfolio whenever there is another huge sell off in the stock market. Before we continue, please smash the like button, and if you'd like to see more such videos, please subscribe to this channel. The first company that we'll be talking about is Apple. So why Apple out of many other technology companies? For example, whenever growth investors talk about a growth technology stock, it should be Tesla. Given how disruptive Tesla is on the automotive industry, shouldn't we side with this company? That is true, but given the number of competitors entering the market, there is still a chance, no matter how slim it is, that some growth investors will not feel that Tesla will stay the most dominant force in the market. On top of that, even though there was a sharp decline in the share price, the run to this level is unhealthy. Hence, I feel there will be more selling in the stock. So I decided to rebuild my position in Apple whenever there's a sell off. Given that Apple products are extremely sticky and most Apple customers are accustomed to the ecosystem, it will be extremely hard for many competitors to attract customers away from Apple. Therefore, there will be a recurring revenue for the company. So as Apple continues to sell products to its users, the company will generate recurring revenue. As products get more and more expensive, their margins will continue to rise. Hence, Apple is a well-positioned growth company that does not have a lot of setbacks. Finally, we were talking about when I will start to purchase shares in a company. Given the stock movement of a company, I will start to purchase shares at around the $110 level mark. As this is the resistance level of the stock, this is a good entry point to enter. However, if a stock continues to sell off due to the current stock market environment, I will purchase more shares in the company as I strongly feel that the company has a huge upside and low drawback. On top of that, I strongly feel that the company will continue to pay its dividends, which will give me more capital to rebuild and build up other positions in this stock along with my portfolio. The second company that I'm talking about is Twitter. So why Twitter and not Facebook? Isn't Facebook a huge social media company as compared to Twitter? This is true, but I feel that Twitter has more potential to grow as compared to Facebook. Due to the banning of former President Donald Trump on his platform, more users will start to return to this social media site. As more users started to use the platform, more advertisers will start to spend more money on the company. Hence, there's a high chance that Twitter could regrow and continue to grow to the half the size of Facebook. Given that Twitter is extremely small as compared to Facebook, that is quite a huge upside for the stock. Finally, we will talk about when I will start to purchase shares in a company. Given the performance of the stock, it is very hard to figure out when I should purchase shares. Hence, I just have to wait for around a 25% drop from its highs before I will consider purchasing shares in the company. On top of that, the company does not give out any dividend, so it is very hard to build a passive income when owning this company. So my plan will be to wait for the stock to come down until there's an opportunity to pounce on it. The third stock that I'm talking about is not actually a company, but an index fund. The index fund is an innovation ETF. So what is this ETF? ARC defines as disruptive innovation as the introduction of a technology enable new products or services that potentially change the way the world works. Companies within ARC include those that rely on or benefit from the development of new products or services, technology improvements, and advance in scientific research relating to the areas of DNA technology, industrial innovation in energy automation and manufacturing, the increased use of shared technology, infrastructure and service, and technology that makes financial service more efficient. ARC is an actively managed ETF that seeks long-term growth of capital by investing under normal circumstances, primarily at least 65% of its assets in domestic and foreign equity securities of companies that are relevant to the fund's investment theme of disruptive innovation. So, who runs this fund and what is this fund portfolio consist of? It is run by Katie Wood, which has become extremely famous during this pandemic. This lady was able to beat the market while many index funds are not making as much. The fund consists of Tesla, Square, and Teladoc Health among its highest rated holdings. Given that these three companies are actively reshaping their respective industry, this is great fun. Rather than purchasing shares in these three companies separately, why not purchase shares in this fund? I do not need to actively check on these companies, which will save me a lot of time. Finally, we were talking about when I will start to purchase shares in this index fund. ARK is currently traded at around $130, which is low as compared to its highs. This is due to its holding in Tesla and Square, which has came down huge. I'm thinking about purchasing at around $110 and purchase more for every 5% drop in its share price. In conclusion, these three stocks are the ones that I feel are cheap as compared to the future growth. While the stock market continues to come down, I will purchase more shares in these companies. And fun. With that, thank you for a nice day. Goodbye.